Welcome to the Boiling Point. I'm Richie Ware. This is Stephen Taylor. Stephen's with our rental division, and as always, appreciate you hanging out with us now. And obviously we have hot water rental units, and these are 2 million BTU units. Started thinking a little bit, I was like, well, I'm sure they would like to know what happens if somebody needs 4 million or 6 million. You know, what in the world do you do in that situation when you have 2 million?
Line them up like dominoes.
Just keep lining them up?
Keep lining them up, all you need, whatever you need. We thought about that and going in. We knew that was going to come up, and we didn't want to put 2 or 3 units in a trailer. It gets cumbersome, they won't be used, will be used, whatever. So we decided, well, we'll come up with a solution to take care of that. This is what we come up with.
Okay.
So you take 2 of those trailers, 3 of those trailers, set this assembly beside of them, and inlet, outlet, tie the units into them, balancing valves, so I can tie 3 of these 2 million BTU units into it and give them 6 million into the building, 6 million return line. So we built this just for that situation where the 2 million wasn't big enough, and we didn't want the customer to have to build this on site and then have to worry about, okay, do I get my dimensions right? Do I have balancing valves? All those issues, just do it for them and they don't have to worry about it.
So domestic as well as heating?
As well as heating.
Okay, so you set this up for domestic, and what makes that?
Everything stainless steel, brass, plastic, no mild steel, no cast iron, nothing to contaminate the water. Everything has to be pure for domestic water.
So in this situation, like, what type of temperatures are you talking about?
We need 140 degree inlet minimum to my unit, to those RBIs. So we'll run 140 return, 180 out, 160, 180 out, and then we'll have to have a circulating tank somewhere. That's typically too hot for a domestic system. They're going to run 120, 125. So they'll have a storage tank where we can run the warmer, keep that tank warmer than what they need in their system, and then they'll have a mixing valve in their system to get the temperature the way they want it.
So hot water goes down in a building, you pull up 3 units, typically, how long does it take to get these things up and running?
With the flex hoses we've got, you can hook these up and you could hook 6 million BTU up in 6 hours, have them going.
Well, that's not bad.
No,
Get a hot shower.
Get a hot shower in 6 hours.
That's right.
You're ready to go.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right, well, appreciate you hanging out. Something pretty quick, but good to know. If you've got a 4 million system, a 6 million system, that you're able to find a couple units, be able to put them together, and we'll see you next time on The Boiling Point. Appreciate Stephen hanging out with us today, giving us some good information about the hot water boiler rentals. Now, speaking of the hot water boiler rentals, if you do have a catastrophe or something that went down, we hope that you don't, but certainly if you need some hot water rentals, you can call Stephen and the guys and get a quote on this now that you know how all this is set up. Also, if you just go out to our website, wareinc.com, you'll be able to see all the new features, and of course the hot water boilers are on there, and you'll be able to see the layouts and some 3D designs and some other things about the units. Well, we appreciate you hanging out with us. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. And if you don't mind, maybe subscribe to the YouTube channel and share a video as always. And we'll see you next time on The Boiling Point.